Yeah, I'm down for the long run now. Red Corvette and my drop top down. Calling up my digits in my Motorola, and I'm speeding like I robbed someone. Falling and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in Fairfax, going hard in the pit, yeah. I still ball on the pitch, yeah. Something wrong with the picture. Something is wrong.
Like right there. We'll have to work together to get it down, but we'll get it. Hey. Standing on his lifeline, it's all hooked up to the rope, around the branch. Nice. So what's up? If you're a landscaper, you can trim trees. We trim a lot of ornamental trees, and in this video, we're trimming some trees, man. And the interesting thing about tree trimming is, well, first of all, you can spread infectious diseases. You can cause damage to customers' trees. If you don't know what you're doing, you can cause damage to a customer's property and be liable. So it's a totally different game than just like cutting lawns or trimming bushes or putting down mulch and stuff like that. So when we do bigger tree trimming jobs that we can't handle, we don't do any removals, but what I do is I call my buddy Chris Solville up from Tree Solutions, and then we partner up on jobs. So what I'll do is I got leads coming in all the time as a landscaper for tree work, and anything that's too big, I don't ever say no. I either refer it out to somebody and get a cut, or I'll call up Chris, and then we'll just make it his job. It's his job, then we just show up, and then I get a cut, whatever it is. 30% usually would be normal. So he brings all the big equipment, the bucket truck, the chipper, everything, and then I show up with my tools, my equipment, my chainsaws, my dump trailer, and it's really cool partnering up with friends that are in the business, because the most important thing is, if you do team up with the tree guy, make sure he's licensed and insured, he knows what he's doing. I just have to say this, like, literally, you should not climb any trees or do anything that you can't just do from the ground. You shouldn't do whatsoever at all unless you're licensed and insured and you've been properly trained on climbing by professionals, and you understand your gear, and you've been properly mentored by somebody. The certified arborist, I'll put links in the description below. This guy will scare the crap out of you. So now the trees that we're trimming in this video, you actually, April 15th is the cutoff date for what's called oak wilt. So if you go trim a customer's oak tree in the middle of the summer and it gets infected with oak wilt, you could be responsible for not only that tree, but the infectious disease that it could spread to other trees. So now you're on the hook. All right, so I'm just being really careful because I don't want to spread any bad information. You should never trim a tree while it's flowering or fruiting. There's all types of species of trees that you have to be very careful when you're trimming. How do you trim them? The proper ways to trim them. I'm not going to get into that here. I'll put links in the description below of my friend Daniel Miraval talking about this stuff, and he'll probably be don't like send him too many questions or he'll charge you a consulting fee. But it's dangerous. You can spread infectious diseases. You're liable for everything that you do, and just don't go around and start randomly trimming some trees unless you've had at least some type of formal training and education. So let's go trim some trees. And the trees that we're trimming today, we're still in the dormant season, so this is the perfect time to trim the trees that we're trimming. Chris is he's going up right now to trim this maple over the house, and I gotta get up on the roof real quick to catch the branches. Hey, you want me up on that roof? What? I'm going up there. My buddy Eric said, don't ever walk on the peak. What up, pimp?
What up, Kalfas?
What'd you say?
What up, Kalfas?
That's Sovel.
Welcome to the real world.
Welcome to the real world. So he's I did a whole podcast with him, Chris Sovel, Tree Solutions. I'll put it in the link below. It's good.
Kalfas. Watch your head, brother.
What's next, brother?
This one. The next one.
What's this?
A rope.
No. What's your setup? What's that?
Prusik.
A Prusik. Right?
It's a Prusik.
What's that?
A little bit different. It's a micro pulley is what it is, but I have one that's got a bearing. I'm more of a sport climbing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can move freely in it. Some people don't like it because if you don't put your weight all the way in it, it feels like you're moving sometimes. It freaks people out.
He's smiling. Smiling. It's a lot bigger when it's on the ground. So, already trimmed that stuff up. Trim a little bit over here, a little bit over there. This is a dog leash. Worked out perfect. Dollar store. customer only wants the stuff trimmed that's kind of hanging over the neighbor's yard, just a little bit. Otherwise, I'd prune it all the way back to the tree, but they don't want that. Video, man.
I'm the star?
Yeah.
How did I do?
You did great. Give him a thumbs up. Hey, in the comments say, great job, Chris. And his name is spelled C-R-I-S. No H in there. If you put an H in there, you might get punched in the face. All right, sweet. So these are all trimmed up. A little bit more, the one on the back and the one on the side. This thing's dope. I went up in it. I think I went 3/4 of the way and I got so nervous. How high does it go?
65 foot.
65.
65 foot terrace.
So I only went up like 35, 40 and I thought I was up. No, dude. You go all the way up?
Yeah. How else would I use it?
I don't understand the physics of it. Of course, there's a lot of engineering, but
yeah.
Why doesn't it tip over?
Because the outriggers keeps the weight centered. That's what those are.
Well, I understand there's outriggers, but it goes up so high, like.
Well, it's on the center. This is actually built onto the truck afterwards.
This is dope.
None of this comes with it. You have to have it sent out, and they build everything onto the truck.
What'd you say?
Say what's up?
What's your name, brother?
Jeremy.
You came to the Marketing ROI live event last September.
Sure did.
Did you like it?
It was awesome.
Yeah? Did you
Keith's doing good stuff. You and now I follow you. I follow DJ, Coach Carroll. I follow Joshua Latimer. Keeping up with all you guys, man. You guys got good stuff going on. It's good stuff.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you, man. It was good. Actually, I caught that Latimer's recent podcast, man. He was that one about closing the action gap and everything. It was so convicting. It was like speaking right to my soul. It was awesome.
Dude, I gotta go back and listen to that.
It was a good one, dude. Seriously. I even told him, I was like, that one hit me like right at home. I told him it was some fire, dude. It was awesome. What I love about him is just no bullshit. He just keeps it real.
Yeah.
But he's speaking truth, man. He's preaching. You don't even realize it. So it's good stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go up there and thin out this tree. I can't see the dead from the ground.
You too.
Later. All right, I gotta get all this dead wood out of here because I can't see it from the ground because nothing's blooming yet. Look at all that. A lot of it you can just get with your fingertips. See? Just gotta get all this dead wood out. So whatever I can't get at this, and I got my power pruner down there with extensions. I got my lifeline. I'm up here now, a little bit more than I thought. Like straight up, dude. Don't go in a tree unless you get trained how to do it. That's why I don't post any tree work on YouTube. Deal? A sandwich with turkey, salami, Munster cheese, Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo, and a little bit of seasoning salt. Put some Lowry seasoning salt on a sandwich, just a little bit. It's good. Alright, this for like $8, I think, the store. Figure out pack a lunch here and there. The phone's ringing off the hook right now, dude. I got like 8 calls to return just this morning. Alright, pimp. Just dropped off the trailer. Now I'm going to do some more quotes. Phone is ringing, man. Just got off the phone with another client, raising the prices on everyone. They're like, can you honor what you did last year? And I'm like, no, I can't. Can't, dude. Because you know what, at the end of the day, who's gonna be at your funeral? Alright, I don't normally ever share this information on my YouTube channel, but this one's for you. See these trees? I just got a quote. And these are where like kind of like the cake money jobs are at, as far as like it's like higher profit, low overhead. No, I'm not gonna make it up to be anything that more than what it is. It's still hard ass work. But Linus, listen, birch tree, $600 to trim it, shape it, prune it, thin out the inside, pull it away from the house. Bradford pear, that one's $200. That maple, to thin it out and trim it, is $250. 6, 7, 8, 59, 1,050. This one's $350. So that's $1,400. I'm off here. I'm off somewhere. I'm off already. Oh yeah. $1,400. And then this pear back there, and I'll tell you more in a second. That one's $200 to do the same thing. That's $1,600. And I gave the customer a little discount. I can't talk about it. I told him, but we'll do it all for $1,400. $1,400. All right. Now, I probably do this all my damn self, but I like to call my buddy Chris up, because we just get in and out in like 2 hours. We just split up all the money. I like it. He scratches my back, I scratch his. I like Chris. But $350 to thin out the inside, any deadwood, any crossing branches, to prune up, elevate it, and then you're not supposed to at all ever, but the customers really love it, is when I shouldn't even be saying this on YouTube, we take a loop around the exterior of the Bradford pear trees only, and I can't say only, but we take a loop around the Bradford pear tree with hedge trimmers to make it look nice and shapely. So what I'm gonna do is just barely go around it, just a little bit of the ones that are sticking out looking all goofy, just so it looks cleaner and more sightly. And then I'm gonna tell the customer, listen, we can't be putting hedge trimmers on the trees, even though I'm the expert, because it opens up the tree to disease, infection, fungus, fungal infections, parasites, all that type of stuff. So just all that little stuff that's sticking out, we'll just take a little loop around it. And then now here's the cool part. See those monster trees back there? That huge poplar, and then those oaks? He wants a price to get them removed. Okay. I'm joking, but I'm not. Okay, so this is where I call up Chris and I go, hey Chris, I got a big fish on the line. But I don't actually call him up until the jobs are ready to be closed, because otherwise you'd just be calling his ass up all day. This, we'd have some equipment here. This one's $3 grand. Now, that's part of a package deal of all 4 trees. Otherwise, that'd be about 3,800 bucks. It's a big ass tree, right? The cool thing is we got plenty of place to drop it. See this one right here? This one's skinny little twerp. 600 bucks. Same with this pin oak. 700 bucks. And this one right here, that one's gonna be I say 2,500 to drop this one, right? That one's more expensive. That one's $3 grand because it's so dang thick. But, so we got 3, 37, 43, 53, 63, 64, 6,800, okay? Yeah, 6,800, and then 600 to grind up all the stumps. So it's $7,400. We could get all this done in a day, but we need we probably have to climb it all out. As long as we have five guys here, and then we have a dingle, a loader, a ditch witch, a skid steer, something, and a couple dump trailers just running loads of wood and a chipper, I bet we get all that done in one. It'd be a 9-hour day getting all that done. But we could do it. Now you in the comments are like, I do tree work and we'll charge $26,000 for that. We get it done in 22 minutes. Alright, well, I don't know, bro. I be trimming these trees up like a boss. Trimming these trees. I gotta go replace a tree that died and it sucks. But I gotta stand behind my word. 'Cause if you don't... I used to have this roommate, Dave. He's the one that put me up on landscaping, my old buddy Dave. You never met Dave. Maybe one day I'll put him on a video. He used to sit there and make up these stupid ass songs. He'd have a cigar in his mouth, right? He's a roommate. God, he was funny. Dave. He always kind of tried to tell me, like, kind of how I should live my life, though. Falcus. He did give me some good advice, though. You gotta quit bucking the system. I tried doing what you're doing, and it doesn't work. You're not special. And you're not, dude. That was the best advice I ever got. Falcus, you're not special. But until then, I'll be trimming these trees like a boss. Did you really just lick that pen? So, we always email a quote, but a lot of times customers want paper too, so here's a little trick. Keep Scotch tape in your car. You can literally stick the business card. Dang. See that? You can stick both in one. Lordy. Ooh, that's a scary doggy. I love dogs, and that one scares me. I'm gonna do a video soon about this truck. I'm talking about it on Instagram, at Keith Kalfas on Instagram. Same Snapchat, all that. I've been talking about this truck. I'm gonna do after having it for 2 years. What are my thoughts? And people are like, where's the video? I'm like, well, I shouldn't open my mouth because I'm waiting for the GoPro 7 to come in the mail. I ordered it. I traded in my GoPro Hero 4 Black. They gave me a $100 credit towards a new one. That was a good deal. I'm waiting for it to show up in the mail, and I got this whole chesty pack and all stuff, so I want to hook the GoPro up all around to make cool shots and make it a really dope video. It's probably going to be it'll be coming out soon though. This water's good. pH 9.5. My mortgage guy just called me. Looks like I just got approved for a home loan. Conventional loan, 3% down. How much did he approve you for? Not as much as I was hoping. I can't tell you because it's embarrassing. Because I'm supposed to be a millionaire right now, aren't you? I should have got approved for $600,000. Right, so it's after work. We're by the water now. See that mother goose? We're taking our dogs for a walk and getting a coffee. Battery died. So this mother goose is super territorial. Watch this, because see that? I mean the father. Because look at the mom sitting over there on the eggs. Watch what happens if I even walk near. Watch, watch. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, okay, okay. This goose is literally about to attack me. I ain't even playing. But these dogs, all I have to do is say, you want to go for a walk to the park? Go get the duckies. All I have to do is say duckies, and they go nuts. That duck would hurt you bad.
Very bad.
Look at them. They're everywhere. Canadian geese. Oh, my little sweetie pie.
I'm pretty sure they remember.
My little baby doggy. My little baby. Baby doggy. She's beautiful.